let us do combination sums when at least is present in the question. An English examination consists of 8 questions in part A. So in part A, 8 questions are given and 3 questions in part B. So in part B, 3 questions. Candidate must choose 6 questions. So he should select 6 questions from these. The order in which questions are chosen does not matter. Find the number of ways in which 6 questions can be chosen in each of the following cases. So the first case, there are no restriction on which questions can be chosen. Whenever there is no restriction, it's very easy. How many questions do you see on the paper? Don't specify part A or part B. In total, you have 8 plus 3, 11. From these 11, you need to select 6 without any restriction can be done in 11C 6 ways. So this is your answer. Okay, for the first bit. Now the second bit. Candidate must choose at least 4 questions from part A. At least 4. How do I represent that condition? At least 4 means greater than or equal to 4. I get multiple options, so I write them in a table form. For part A, part B. Part A, this is the condition. Part B, no condition. My count should be 6. So now whatever numbers I write here and here, this number should satisfy this condition, and when I add these two, my count should be 6. Clear? So let us see how many such numbers do I get. He said at least 4, so I start with 4. Then here it has to be 2, only then my count will be 6. Next, if I keep it here, if I increase this to 5 now, then here it has to be 1. The count is 6, still satisfying the condition. Now, if I increase this number to 6, here it has to be 0. Okay. Even this also satisfies the condition. Many do not write this option. This also satisfies the condition at least 4, and the count of these two is 6. Many forget this, you should not forget. Now, I cannot increase this to 7 because I need to select only 6 questions. So from that, I get only these options. Clear? Now let us write for each row. For this row, from 8 different questions, you need to select 4. That can be done in 8C 4 ways. From 3 different questions, you need to select 2. That can be done in 3C 2 ways. It's and between them, so you will put into sign. Clear? Now same for the second and third row. From 8 different, you need to select 5. That can be done in 8C5 and here 3C1. It's and, so into. Same way for the third row. You get 8C6 into 3C0. Okay. Next, it is either this or this or this. It's or between them. Whenever it is or, you need to add. So this plus this plus this will be your final answer. That you should get to be 406. Okay. Now third bit. Candidate must either choose both question 1 and question 2 in part A or choose neither of these questions. Now the condition is, in his selection of 6 questions, there should definitely be question number 1 and question number 2, or in his selection of 6 questions, that question number 1 and question number 2 should not be present. Clear what he said? Question 1 and question 2 in part A. So in his selection of 6, he has selected both question 1 and question 2. Or neither of these questions, in his selection of 6, these two he should not select at all. Clear? Now, it's or, so I will add whatever answer I get here, whatever answer I get, I add those two to get the final answer. Okay, now, from the 6 question that he needs to select, he has already selected 2 of them. So more he needs to select 4. From how many questions? From 8, 2 are gone. So here left out is 6 and here it is 3. So total is 9. From the 9 questions he need to select 4. That can be done in 9C 4 ways. Clear? He has attempted these 2, so more 4 he needs to select. From how many questions? 8 minus 2, 6 questions in part A and 3 questions of part B, so total 9. From 9 he needs to attempt 4. That can be done in 9C 4 ways. Okay, now come here. He needs to select 6 questions. From how many questions? These 2 he should not select. That means from part A, remove question number 1 and question number 2. After removing them, how many are left? 6 are left in part A and part B 3 is there. So total is 9. From these 9 questions, now he needs to select 6 from that. That can be done in 9C6. So your final answer will be add these 2. That will be your answer. Whatever you get, that will be your answer. Clear?